One more game here in day one of the 2022 Eldorado Holiday Tournament, and it is the first game of the elimination side of things on the consolation bracket. It is Hamilton County against Carrier Mills. Cole Carter and Travis Black with you. So we'll let you know what happened to these two teams earlier today if I can sort my 5,000 papers in the correct order. Hamilton County lost to Harrisburg in overtime in the first game today. 60-52 was the final. And that game we knew it was the most exciting game of the day, and indeed it was. Hamilton County with a buzzer beater shot that probably shouldn't have counted to send the game in the OT. Harrisburg would prevail and win by 8. And Carrier Mills only trailed by 9 at the end of the first quarter against Heron, but the top seed Tigers defeat Carrier Mills by 45. They lose 87-42, which brings us here. And Travis, it's hard enough to play the 8:30 game in the morning. It's even more tough to play at 10 o'clock at night. These Foxes players got to be exhausted at this point in the day.
I mean, both teams after playing a very physical basketball game, especially for Hamilton County in that first game of the day, then coming back at 10 o'clock at night, and you don't even get the crowd really to feed off of because there's not going to be more people coming in like there's at an 8:30 game in the morning. There's going to be more people leaving than coming in, so you really can't feed off the crowd too much. So. This is a war of attrition right now. It's who wants it more, who wants to play for some hardware.
Carrier Mills shot 60% from the field today, and they lost by 45 points.
Yeah, that just tells you how good Heron is.
Well,
that's a very surprising.
Well, and on top of that, Carrier Mills had about 30+ turnovers, and you just can't do that. It's a young team, not many seniors. I believe only 2 seniors on this roster. For Carrier Mills this year. And Travis, they're just one of those teams that I honestly, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but I do not recall the last time the Carrier Mills won an EHT game.
Yeah.
Not a championship, a trophy, a game. And it's just, and you never want to see that, obviously. You want to root for success for everybody, but it's just been a tough going for the Wildcats in the past decade or so.
Yeah, they've had a tough go of it last, you like said it, decade. I mean, normally you come in here, or Carrier Mills has a couple, seniors on the team, but they're most of the time a young team, like as they are now. I mean, there's a young basketball team, and they're going to get better, and hopefully next year they, come in here and make, put up a better effort like they did in that first quarter against Heron.
Well, I think somebody drank their spill on the far side of the court.
Yeah.
See what I did there, Travis?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
So they had to get that cleaned up. And before we meet the starters, we want to thank our starting lineup sponsor, which is your local Hucks Market. Join the Hucks Big Bucks Rewards loyalty program today and save 10 cents on fuel every gallon every day for a limited time. Download the new Hucks Bucks Big Rewards loyalty app and start earning your big rewards today. Get exclusive offers tailored to you and earn points with nearly every purchase to redeem for merchandise, fuel discounts, free food, and more. Find it in the App Store or on the Google Play Store. I want to thank J.C. Tinsley back at the studio, who is really helping this operation go smoothly. He has been there all day, him and Scott Marion as well. And can't say a big enough thank you to Haley Winkleman and Asher Penrod, who have been here since 8 a.m. to help us on the WRUL Sports YouTube side. Can't thank all of our sponsors enough, and can't thank all of our viewers and listeners enough. We appreciate it. It's been a fun first day. It's only going to go up from here. But, Travis, you got to imagine Doug Miller and the Foxes, a little bit sour taste in their mouth of that loss earlier today against, a pretty good Harrisburg team. Some thought Harrisburg probably deserved that 8 seed over Hamilton County. But the Foxes, here you are. We made the good point during our pregame show, or our preview show last week. The loser of that Harrisburg-Hamilton County game, I think, is going to win the consolation championship. And here you go, Foxes, a chance to win a trophy.
Yeah, I mean, they're in perfect position. They're probably not where they want to be. They want to be in that winner's bracket, but I mean, even if you lose the first, day one, you still have a chance at some hardware, which is very rare for tournaments. But in the AHT, any type of hardware you bring home is impressive.
So we'll run through the starters for both squads. For Carrier Mills, they're going to start. Number 1, Jalen Ellis. He is a 6-foot sophomore. Also, number 3, Logan Darrenbaugh. Darrenbaugh is a 5'7" sophomore as well. Not much height in this Carrier Mills lineup. Number 4, that is Robbie Hadley. He had a pretty good game earlier today against Heron. Number 11, Eli Taylor. And number 41, that is Nate Schaefer. So for Austin Farrell and the Wildcats of Carey Mills, just one win on the year, now 1-11. It is Ellis, Darrenbaugh, Hadley, Taylor, and Schaefer. For the Hamilton County Foxes, and I tip my cap to the Foxes fans who are here this evening. Whether they got here earlier today and stayed all day, or they made the drive here this afternoon. Not a bad crowd on hand. They're going to start Doug Miller's squad. Is going to be number 2, Eli Hansen. Hansen is a 5'11 junior. Number 5, Trenton Pike. He's a 6-foot junior. Number 33, Abe Neal is a 6'2 junior. Number 35, Wyatt Richards, a 6'2 senior. And the big man down low, the 6'8 senior, Wyatt Hampson. For again, head coach Doug Miller. That is Hansen, Hampson, Pike, Neal, and Richards. So to kind of give fans a recap of what happened in that first game again against Harrisburg, it was a tie game. At the end of regulation, Harrisburg drives in, get a foul against Wyatt Hampson. It was his 5th foul. Harrisburg makes both free throws with 2.8 seconds. Doug Miller calls timeout. Hamilton County draws up a very well executed play in the full court. They get an open 3. And yeah, there was still time left. It was an error ball. Wyatt Richards caught it, put it up with the buzzer to send the game into overtime. And I say that sarcastically in terms of the time. They did not start the clock until after the shot was missed by Neal. And after that happens, Travis, you really can't go back and say, oh, I think time would have ran out. It's just a mistake made by the scores table, or if the official's not, kind of punching in the time. So Harrisburg, and if Harrisburg would have lost that game, I would imagine to be a lot of upset Purple fans, but they won the game in overtime anyway. So Hamilton County forced to come back here tonight at 10 o'clock and face these Wildcats. And so we are underway as Jalen Ellis for the second time today. A little bit too quick on the jump ball, and here we go. Hamilton County has it. They're in their home white uniforms. Carey Mills in their road purple and gold uniforms, and just like that, they go to Wyatt Hampson in the post. 2-0 Hamilton County. Full court pressure being applied here by the Foxes.
I mean, Hamilton County is probably going to be exploiting that height differential. I mean, the tallest person on the court for Carey Mills is 6 feet even, and when you got Wyatt Hampson at 6'8", it's kind of...
Wildcats turn it over as Hanson with the steal, and he goes to the basket, draws a foul. He will shoot 2 free throws with just 27 seconds gone here in the first quarter of play. 2-0 Foxes, and Hanson will shoot a couple of free throws. First one on the way. That one is up and good. So Hampson with 2 and Hanson with 1 here for Gang Green. And the second free throw for Hanson on the way. He goes 2 of 2. 4-0 Foxes. 30 seconds gone here in the first quarter. Still full court pressure being applied by Hamilton County. Nearly another turnover by the Wildcats, and it almost was. The jump ball is called. The arrow favors the Wildcats, so it will stay with Carrier Mills. Just 32 seconds gone in this first quarter. They're stopping the clock quite often. And this game did start a little bit early, as we are at the 10 o'clock mark, which means we'll give you our station identification. This is the 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament on 97.3 WRUL, Carmi, Illinois, and online worldwide at WRUL.com, and also for the first time ever, video streamed on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. The pass was deflected, went out of bounds, so Carrier Mills will maintain possession, trailing 4-0. Ellis into the front court. He's guarded by Hanson. He'll get a screen from Schaefer. Now goes on the far side to Hadley. Hadley tries to get inside, guarded by Hampson. Dumps it off on the near side to Darrenbaugh. Darrenbaugh goes far side to Ellis. Ellis with a pass fake. Now getting down low is Taylor. He'll throw one up, and he gets called for a travel. Well, Carrier Mills, 2 possessions and 2 turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what killed him there in that first game against Heron. Obviously, Heron is a really good basketball team, but you have 30-plus turnovers. You're not going to beat anybody. I don't care if it's the preschool down the road. Shot down low by Pike is no good. Offensive rebound going to be grabbed by Neal. And it's the big man Hampson who gets the putback. He's just a jolly green giant down there is Wyatt Hampson.
Yeah, just a right guard in the NFL.
Ellis picks up his dribble. He gets double teamed near side. Now it's Hadley who thought about stepping back for three. Gets it back over in the hands of Ellis. Carrier Mills shot 11 for 12 in the first half earlier today against Heron. Ended up shooting 60% for the entire game. Still pretty good, but then lost 87 to 42. Wildcats into the front court after nearly turned it over, and my goodness, Nate Schaefer runs into the scores table going about 20 miles an hour. It's a turnover there for the Wildcats. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 6-0 Hamilton County.
You know, Cole, I've been coming to EHT for,
22 years?
Yeah, close to it, but I've never seen somebody tear apart that scores table like that. That's a first.
Hamilton County with the basketball. Here's Hampson. Nice pass to Richards down low, and his shot no good. And the rebound grabbed by Ellis, and here comes Carrier Mills the other way. 6-0. Foxes with the lead. Wildcats with the basketball, and a nice steal by Wyatt Richards down low, and the Foxes nearly turn it over, but Richards corrals it in front of the sideline. Here's Abe Neal at the other end. Nice dump off to Richards down low. His shot no good. Hampson, the giant there for the offensive rebound. He draws a foul, and he will go to the free throw line for two. Well, we got a second. We'll take a look at tomorrow's schedule. Things start bright and early once again. 8:30 a.m. Norris City and Edwards County will square off. Bryce Thompson will have the action for you there. As the first free throw by Hampson is up and good. He's got 5. Then at 10 o'clock, it's Fairfield and Gallatin County. West Frankfort and Hardin County at 11:30. And then Harrisburg and Heron at 1:45. Second free throw for Hampson off the mark. And the rebound going to be fought for between York and Hanson, with a jump ball called, possession arrow favoring the green Hamilton County Foxes. 7-0. Hamilton County with the lead and the ball. Inbounds pass from Hampson goes to Hanson. That shot by Hanson, no good. Schaefer grabbed the rebound and a jump ball with the arrow favoring Carrier Mills. Travis, I just had a good thought. So a lot of mascots, 16 teams in this tournament, and a timeout, so we can perfect time to talk about this. 16 teams in the tournament, but have you ever heard of a team outside of Hamilton County be named the Foxes? Wildcats, pretty common. Bulldogs, Tigers, Eagles, you name it. But I don't think I've ever heard of a high school, college, professional sports team named the Foxes. I know you're thinking really hard about that.
I'm thinking
extremely
hard about this.
You're going to come up with some minor league baseball team that
there's somebody out there named the Foxes. There's got to be.
It's unique.
It is unique for the area. I will say that. Carmi, Harrisburg, both Bulldogs. 35, 40 minutes up the road.
Mix it up a little bit. Why not? 5:22 to play here in the first quarter after the Carrier Mills timeout. York to inbound, gets it into the Darren ball underneath the basket. And he will walk it across the timeline. A touchdown lead here for Hamilton County, 7-0 with 5:10 to play in the first quarter. Taylor gets inside. His turnaround shot no good. Hampson grabs the rebound for Hamilton County. Hanson into the front court. Bounce pass on the far side to Richards. Trying to go to Hampson, but he tripped on his way to the basket. And Hampson, a bit of a wobble, but a steal by Hanson goes up ahead to Hampson, who lays it up and in for 2. 7 points for Wyatt Hampson in this first quarter. 7 of Hamilton County's 9. And here comes Carrier Mills the other way, and another turnover for the Wildcats.
That is their 6th of the game.
That's been the name of the game. They've got, well, if they had as many points as turnovers, it'd be a 1-score game. They go on the right side, Neal. Now Hanson between the circles. Back on the right side, back to Neal. Hanson puts on the floor. Far corner to Neal. Goes cross court left elbow, Pike. He'll go up with the left hand. His shot up and good for Trenton Pike. His first basket. Pike is a 6-foot junior for Doug Miller's squad. 11-0. Hamilton County with the lead, and that's going to be a backcourt violation.
Number 7.
Who would have thought the 10 o'clock red-eye game would be a little bit sloppy? Who'd have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it?
11-0. Hamilton County with the advantage. We appreciate those of you watching, listening, not just this game, but throughout the day. Had over 8,000 views today on our WRUL Sports YouTube channel. We greatly appreciate that. Shot down low from Pike is no good. He grabbed his own rebound and went back up. Drew the foul. He will go to the free throw line for 2 with 4:01 to play here in the first quarter. $11-0. Hamilton County with the advantage over Carrier Mills. First shot for Pike is no good. A couple of subs in the game for the Foxes. Carson's going to check in. Caleb Carson, he is a 6'2 sophomore, as well as number 24, Jack Zellers, a 6'3 sophomore. Second free throw for Pike on the way. The lefty has never missed 2 free throws in a row. He's got 3 points, and the Foxes lead by 12, 12-0. And guess what, Travis? Another Carrier Mills turnover.
Yeah, it's been a rough day for them. That's number 8 of the first quarter, and we're only halfway through.
It's been that kind of game, that kind of day for Carrier Mills. As Carson Van Dyke will check into the ball game for the Wildcats. Into the front court, it's Pike now near side to Neal. Back to Pike, top of the circle, right side to Zeller. Carson at the free throw line. Left side Pike tries to get inside, lost it, got it back, went up, scored, and won for Trent Pike, who's got 5 points. 12-0. Hamilton County with the advantage. Travis, I'm going to give you time to think of your answer, but look at tomorrow's schedule. I'll even put it right here in front of you. I want you to think about what game you're looking forward to most tomorrow. I think I know the answer, probably Carmi Eldorado, but think of something else. Pike converts the N1. He's got 6 points, and Hamilton County leads at 15-0. Ellis into the front court. They go near corner to Van Dyke, back to Ellis on the right top, and he is going to draw the foul against Zeller. That will be his first foul. That is the first foul against Hamilton County in this first half.
I mean, Cole, seeing all these games, I mean, they're all going to be pretty good games, but probably the 2 that stick out outside of Eldorado Carmi.
Oh. Yeah, it was Carson who stole the inbounds pass, but it went out of bounds off Carson, and will stay with Carrier Mills. I
would say Harrisburg Heron and Carterville Vienna. Those are probably the 2 I'm looking forward to most tomorrow. That 145 and that 315 game.
Yeah, Carterville Vienna I think will be interesting. If I had to guess, though, Heron should take care of Harrisburg, but we'll see. Harrisburg had played a really good second half earlier today. Cameron Andy, 22 points against these Foxes. Ellis has the basketball on the right top. He's going to get a screen. Now goes left side to Taylor. Taylor, between the circles, back to Ellis. He puts it on the floor. Now it's York who dribbles on the right side. Just 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Hadley, top of the key. Guarded by Richards. Goes left side, hands it off to Ellis. Ellis puts it on the floor, gets inside, and he will draw the foul against Carson. As the second Hamilton County foul. Yeah, I think I would agree with you, though. But as far as games on the consolation side, I kind of want to see that Fairfield and Gallatin County
that's another good game
at 10 o'clock. I think everybody wants to think about, of course, games on the championship side of the bracket. But I think in this EHT, we're going to see a lot of good games in the consolation bracket side of things, as Hampson gets the steal at one end and goes and scores on the other for Hamilton County. Hanson has 4, and the Foxes lead 17-0. 2 touchdowns, 2 good extra points, and a field goal here for Hamilton County. 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Hadley between the circles. Lost his dribble, got it back. Now it's Ellis who gets inside. On the far side, Hadley. Now it's Taylor. Taylor penetrates inside. Now it's York as Carrier Mills kind of hanging around the outside, going 5 wide as Ellis' shot is no good. Offensive rebound, though, grabbed by York. Second chance here for the Wildcats. Ellis gets inside. That shot no good. Hampson the rebound for the Foxes. Final 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. 17-0 Hamilton County. Hampson nearly lost it. Loose ball on the ground, and we're going to have a jump ball call. Or is it a foul? They're going to call a foul as That was Zellers, I should say, that dove for the ball but committed the foul. That will be his second foul and the third foul against Hamilton County. 17-0. Foxes with the advantage. Carrier Mills will have possession as Hamilton County goes back to their full court pressure. In the front court comes Ellis. He's guarded by Hanson. Near the Eagle logo, goes on the far side now. Taylor, he puts it on the floor. Thought about crossing over. Goes near side Hadley. Hadley between the legs, guarded by Zellers. Now left top back to York. York, dribble weave here to Taylor. Taylor, jab step. Left side Ellis. Trying to get around Carson. Ellis gets inside. Nearly a travel, but he got it out in the corner now. Taylor, crossover. Step back three for Taylor. It's an air ball. And the rebound is grabbed by Carson. 17-0 stays the score. Fox is still in front as the inbounds pass, or the pass to the post, goes over the head of Hampson, goes out of bounds. Ball goes back over to the Wildcats. So 10 turnovers for Carrier Mills. Travis, and just 4 so far for Hamilton County. Not too much for Doug Miller to be upset about early on.
Hamilton County's pretty clean game early on.
Open three for Taylor on the left wing. That one rims out. Rebound grab by Pike. Fox is on the run. Into the front court comes Pike. Now left side Hanson. He'll dribble with the right hand to the left free throw line. Nice pass down low to Carson, who turned and scored. That was Caden Kelly, who gave Carson a good pass, a quick pass. Carson scores his first basket. It's 19-0 Hamilton County with 37 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Right side, here's Taylor. Thought about pulling up for three. Now goes in the near corner to Hadley. Back to Ellis between the circles. Goes left side to York. York will dribble right now. Hands it off to Hadley. Goes left side to Van Dyke. Near side Taylor. Jab step. Gets around Carson. Trying to go with the jump stop. His shot's no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Kelly. Taylor a little bit shaken up. Final 10 seconds. Foxes have numbers. Hanson to the far corner. Pike catch and shoot three. Good for Trenton Pike. And a dominant first quarter, to say the least, for the Hamilton County Foxes. They lead Carrier Mills 22-0 as we go to the second quarter right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
It's no accident that more and more people trust Hale Body Shop when they need collision repair.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop work hard to get your car back to you as soon as possible.
They understand how busy you are.
They also understand that sometimes life happens.
And if you find yourself in an accident,
remember, when it does, there's only one place to go.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi, way out there on Possum Road.
Start of the second quarter here at Duff Kingston. Game 9 of 9 today here in the first round, or the first day of the 58th Annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Cole Carter and Travis Black, Hamilton County leads Carrier Mills 22-0 as we start the second quarter of play. On the right side, here's Abe Neal. Nice pass to Wyatt Richards down low. Nice shot fake. His shot won't fall. And Ellis grabs the rebound for Carrier Mills. We have an answer for our previous question. Is there another sports team in the world named the Foxes? We'll have the answer during the next dead ball. Here's Hadley between the circles. Guarded by Abe Neal, trying to direct traffic, trying to go around Neal. Bounce pass to Ellis near side. Ellis jab step, top of the circle. Hadley puts on the floor, gets inside. His shot no good, and he will go to the free throw line. So Mark Hasty, who commented on our YouTube live stream, gave us the answer that Harris College, I believe they were a Division III basketball team, they are named the Foxes. And they are located, let's see, Marist College in New York. The more you know.
The more you know.
Average cost of tuition, $37,000. You got that, Travis?
Not on hand.
Second free throw for Hadley is good. He missed the first, and Carrier Mills gets on the board. 22-1 with 7:17 to play here in the second quarter. They go to Richards down low. Now up top, Hanson lets a three fly. It's no good. Pike gets the offensive rebound. He tries to go back up. His shot up and good. Trenton Pike with 11 first half points. Makes it 24-1. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. Ellis tries to get inside, leaves it for Hadley between the circles. He'll get a screen from Schaefer on the right top. Carrier Mills looking for the first made field goal. Hadley lost his dribbles, taken away by Hampson. Fox is on the run. Abe Neal in front of the pack, 1-on-4, steps through and draws a foul on his way to the free throw line. Or will they call that foul on the floor possibly?
On the floor, it looks like side out.
So Hamilton County will have possession, 6:41 to play here in the second quarter, 24-1. Here's your score. Neal to inbound, gets it inside to Hampson. The big man goes up, his shot good off glass. We've seen him do that a lot over the past 2 seasons, both in this tournament and in the regular season. 26-1 your score. Here's Taylor near side, a crossover on a screen from Ellis. Goes over to his left, now back to his right, poked away by Richards, and he dribbled it off his foot. Turnover number 12 for Carrier Mills. 26-1. Your score, Hamilton County with the lead. Here's Hanson left top, now near corner to Pike. He wants to go baseline. His layup up, no good. Hampson the offensive rebound. His putback is up and good. 11 points for Wyatt Hampson here in the first half. 28-1. Over on the far side is Darren Baugh. He'll dribble, he'll direct traffic. He's guarded by Neal, goes behind the back, now picks up his dribble, goes near side to York. Top of the circle, it's Ellis on the far side. Taylor looks, he's guarded by Richards. He'll get a screen from Schaefer, pick and roll, nothing there. Hands it back off to York on the right top. Top of the circle to Darren Baugh. He'll get a screen from Schaefer, thought about pulling up. Nice pass to York down low, and that shot is good. There's our first made field goal from Carrier Mills as Lester York gets a bucket, makes it 28-3. On the right top, Hanson goes near side. Open three on the way from Pike won't go, and the rebound grab by Ellis. Wildcats come the other way. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Near corner, Darren Baugh open for three. It will get the bounce. Darren Baugh with the trifecta.
You know, Carrier Mills on a little run here.
Hey, lots of basketball left, Travis.
Lots of basketball. Stops and buckets.
28-6. Nice screen to get Hampson open down low, and his layup up and good. Yeah, I was kind of surprised with kind of how some of these games fared today. And I know a couple of them final scores were 20-point differences, like that Eldorado West Frankfort game, that A.J. Fairfield game, but they were a lot closer than what the scoreboard said, especially until the final quarter, as Hanson with the steal at one end for Hamilton County. His shot at the other end is no good, but Pike is there for the offensive rebound, and Trenton Pike with 13 points on the putback basket there, 32-6. And this game, not one of those games where the scoreboard shows that it was closer than what it really was. It's been all Foxes. As Hanson gets the steal, here comes Hamilton County the other way. Hanson near corner to Neal. Down to Hampson in the post. He'll turn with the left hand. Shot no good. Richards the offensive rebound. Back to Hanson it goes. Hampson puts it up a third time, a fourth time. Yes.
Three offensive rebounds right there. 4 shot attempts for Wyatt Hampson.
Timeout taken by Carrier Mills. Austin Farrell not happy. Hamilton County leads 34-6. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
Mom is so happy at Wabash Christian Supportive Living. She enjoys herself, loves the food, and I've seen a positive change in her health.
Hi, this is Kathleen Garner, Residential Service Director for Wabash Christian Supported Living. And if your mom is still independent but missing out on socialization, isn't eating properly, struggles to maintain her household, or just needs daily support, Wabash Christian Supported Living is perfect. Wabash Christian Supported Living even offers on-site therapy. As a faith-based organization, you'll both feel confident our actions and conduct reflect your standards. Learn more by calling 382-2900.
When it comes to income tax planning and preparation, experience counts. Experience to know all the deductions that you can take. Experience and knowledge to keep up with the ever-changing tax laws, rules, and regulations. Hi, I'm Keith Butch, and owner of Butch & Associates CPAs in Carmi. For 42 years, I've helped people just like yourself for your tax, auditing, and accounting needs. Stop in today at Butch & Associates on Main Street in Carmi. Call 382-4151 or visit butch.com. That's BOTSCH.com.
3:47 to go here in the second quarter. Hamilton County leading Carrier Mills 34-6. Cole Carter and Travis Black with you. J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. Haley Winkleman and Asher Penrod with us. For those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Taylor picks up his dribble on the right side. Gets over to Ellis. Back to Taylor, who is now double team in this 1-2-2 Hamilton County zone defense. Or kind of a 1-3-1, as that's a kickball violation. And it will stay with the Wildcats. Just 3.5 to go in this second quarter. Two made field goals in this first half for Carrier Mills?
Just 6 points. 1 3, a 2, and then a 1 free throw.
34-6 your score. They get it into Ellis. Darren ball near side now to Taylor. Ellis trying to post up down low. They don't get it to him. They swing it around left side, open on the far side. Is Van Dyke now top of the circle. Darren ball his three got deflected, and a block shot for Hamilton County, and the rebound goes to Zellers. Pass down low to Carson. Shot fake, shot up and good off glass for Caleb Carson. He's got 4 points. The lead is 30 for Hamilton County, 36-6. Ellis goes bounce pass on the right side to York. York, ball above his head, looking, and a bounce pass on the near side goes to Darrenbaugh. Back to Ellis. Darrenbaugh thought about a three, tried to drive in. Now it's York between the circles. On the far side, Taylor. Bounce pass to Van Dyke in the far corner. Now Ellis, he'll step through his shot. Good. It's going to roll in off the glass. Jalon Ellis, his first basket, makes it 36-8. Abe Neal will try a three-point shot in the left wing. It's no good, and Richards chases down the offensive rebound for the Foxes. Second chance here, and a nice pass from Hanson. He zipped it into Richards down low. It was deflected and out of bounds. Last touch by...
I thought he signaled for Hamilton County. Yep, there we go.
And the officials say it's going to stay with the Foxes. Not sure how. It looked like it just kind of went to the hands of Hampton, went out of bounds, but they say I guess it was tipped. So Foxes have it, but they nearly turn it right back over as York deflected it. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Foxes. So a turnover for Hamilton County. Ball goes over to Carrier Mills. With 2:12 to play here in quarter number 2. 36-8. Far side here is York. Hands it off to Taylor between the circles. Taylor pulls up for three. It's no good. And a long rebound chased down by Kelly for the Foxes, and he corrals it. And here comes Hamilton County on the right side. Driving down low is Zellers. Pulls it out. Now dumps it off on the right side. They get it to Pike, who drives in with the left hand, and Pike goes up and scores. Trenton Pike has 15 first half points, as the Hamilton County lead back up to 30 at 38-8. Ellis left top, gets inside, dumps it off to Van Dyke. Mid-range jumper, won't bounce in. Ellis, the offensive rebound, though, goes back up and scores. And a quick timeout to get some subs in the ball game. Why not? With 86 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Looks like Cord Leakey will check in for Hamilton County, as well as number 30, who is not in the roster. So we'll try to get his name as quickly as we can.
Mysterious number 30.
Mysterious number 30. 38-10. Hamilton County with the lead in the ball. Leakey between the circles, goes left, now in the hands of, or correction, this is Leakey. Now up top to Kelly on the right side. They go back left top to Leakey between the circles, trying to go between the legs. Picks up his dribble, now hands it back off to Carson left top. Final minute here in the second quarter. 38-10. Foxes with the advantage. Leakey guarded by Taylor, and Taylor just gave him a good old nice Christmas hug on his way to the basket. He'll draw a foul.
It is the season.
It is the season. Did you have a good Christmas, Travis? I forgot to ask you.
Yeah, it was pretty good. You know, got some nice presents. I was good this year. Santa got me some good stuff.
All right. Pass goes to Ellis, or he steals the inbounds pass. He'll go up and miss the lay-in. Carson grabs the rebound for Hamilton County. Final 45 seconds here in the second quarter, 38-10. Nice pass to Carson down low, who hits the layup. He's got 6 points. Caleb Carson for Hamilton County. Fox is being led in scoring by Pike with 15 and Hampson with 15. Final 28 seconds in this first half. Taylor on the right top to Ellis. He'll drill behind the back. Picks up his dribble, now goes near side Taylor. Taylor looks, goes in the near corner Ellis. Ellis puts it on the floor. Bounce pass on the far side to Darrenbaugh. His pass deflected and taken away. A loose ball on the ground, and they call a jump ball with the arrow favoring Carrier Mills. 40-10. Hamilton County look like they're going to advance to the consolation semifinals tomorrow afternoon against the winner of the 8:30 game between Norris City and Edwards County. York to inbound, gets it over to Ellis. Ellis gets inside, picks up his dribble, and
looks like a foul.
They do call the foul. Did I get that right? Winner will play the 8:30 winner in the morning. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, that is correct. So tomorrow at 4:45, if Hamilton County hangs on, they'll play the winner of NCOE and Edwards County, who play at 8:30 in the morning. Inbounds pass as York looks to get it in. Goes up top in the hands of Taylor. 2 seconds. Taylor travels. So now Hamilton County will have 2 seconds, and we'll see if they start the clock on time this time around. See what I did there, Travis?
I see what you did there.
Full of jokes tonight. Leaky to inbound, 2 seconds. Into Carson at midcourt. He has no idea how much time is left, and that is how the first half comes to an end. All Hamilton County. Foxes lead it by 30, 40-10 as we go to intermission. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. We come back. We'll have halftime stats for you right here on 97.3 WRUL.
When it comes to income tax planning and preparation, experience counts. Experience to know all the deductions that you can take. Experience and knowledge to keep up with the ever-changing tax laws, rules, and regulations. Hi, I'm Keith Butch, and owner of Butch & Associates CPAs in Carmi. For 42 years, I've helped people just like yourself with all your tax, auditing, and accounting needs. Stop in today at Butch & Associates on Main Street in Carmi. Call 382-4151 or visit butch.com. That's BOTSCH.com.
Your family's care team is close to home at Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics in McLeansboro and Carmi. From routine care, vaccines and DOT physicals, to disease management, x-ray, lab work, and COVID testing. With 9 providers and 8 specialty care clinics, Hamilton Memorial has you covered. Plus, for those unexpected illnesses, our weekend walk-in clinics in Carmi and McLeansboro. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics. Here for you now, like we've always been.
You lock up your house, you lock up your car. Citizens National Bank of Albion works hard to keep your identity and personal account information safe and secure. We encourage you to do the same. Be very cautious when receiving phone calls asking for your personal information, online banking username and passwords. CNB will never ask you for your information over the phone. Never give out your personal information. Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking, member FDIC.
This is Nancy J. Winter, CPA. It has been a pleasure to grow with you, to go through the stages of your life. I would just like to say thank you to all of my clients, past and present. And as one client recently said, it's like we are family. We strive to do the best we can for you, whether it be in tax season or out, and whether it be a tax situation, a financial situation, or just someone to talk to about how things are going. Thank you for counting on us. Stop by my office on Cherry Street in Carmi, or visit me at nancyjwintercpa.com.
Family medicine providers care for everyone in your family through all stages of life. If you need a primary care provider, Farrell Hospital has 3 new family medicine physicians accepting new patients. Dr. Clay Ford in Harrisburg, Dr. Samantha Mosby in Eldorado, and Dr. Chris Moore in McLeansboro for quality, convenient primary care close to home for both adults and children. Visit farrellhospital.org and call to make your appointment today.
Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi has over 500 eyeglass frames to choose from in stock. Also, a large selection of designer sunglass, non-prescription or prescription. Taylor Eye Care treats every patient like a member of their family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Call Taylor Eye Care at 618-382-4683 for your next eye exam. That's 618-382-4683. Taylor Eye Care, excellence in eye care.
Back here at Duff Kingston, Hamilton County leads Carrier Mills 40-10 at the break. Cole Carter and Travis Black with you. J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. Haley Winkleman and Asher Penrod with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. We'll run through the individual scoring first for Hamilton County. They were led by Trenton Pike and Wyatt Hampson, who both had 15 points. 4 points from Eli Hansen and 6 points from Caleb Carson. For Carrier Mills, they were led by Jalon Ellis, who had 4 points. 3 points from Logan Darenbaugh, 1 point from Robbie Hadley, and 2 points from Lester York. That is the individual scoring line for this first half. We'll go ahead and take another 3-minute break. We come back. Travis will have team stats for us between Hamilton County and Carrier Mills right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Roark Transport in Carmi has earned a reputation of dependable hauling that many in this area have depended on. Roark Transport now also offers rock, dirt, and lime hauling. From parking lots, driveways, and washouts, Roark Transport can handle all your rock and dirt hauling needs. Farmers can also depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. For your next driveway or parking lot job, remember Roark Transport for fast, dependable service. Call Roark Transport today at 265-3665.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. Located in the heart of Southern Illinois, we have a strong focus on small businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. From t-shirts to business cards to large format banners, we are excited to make your design project a reality. We also specialize in video and audio production. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Teamwork. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress, and working together is success. Carmi Lumber celebrates the student athletes competing and wishes them great success. Depend on the team at Carmi Lumber for all success with your home projects. Electrical, plumbing, lumber, hardware, and more. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. Visit them on North 3rd Street in Carmi or carmilumber.net. Carmi Lumber, proud supporter of area athletes.
Fouls, double dribbles, air balls. Unfortunately, all part of the game.
But with a great team behind you, you're right back in the game.
Sometimes life knocks you down, but State Farm agent Doug.
Back here at Duff Kingston, Hamilton County leading Carrier Mills 40-10 at the break. Travis, you got team stats for us there from that first half.
Hamilton County and Carrier Mills shooting splits where Hamilton County was 17 of 31 overall from the field for 55%, 1 of 4 from 3 for 25%, 5 of 7 from the free throw line for 71%. Carrier Mills was 4 of 14 from the field for 29%, 1 of 5 from 3 for 20%, 1 of 2 for the free throw line for 50%. Rebounding and turnovers. Hamilton County had 12 offensive rebounds, 8 defensive rebounds, 6 turnovers to Carrier Mills is 2 offensive rebounds, 4 defensive, and 15 turnovers. So, Cole, really, it's just Hamilton County really slicing and dicing on the inside like some onions, you know, and the turnover numbers there.
I need to start putting a filter button on
Oh.
here. Looking at the schedule for tomorrow, starting at 8:30, it will be NCOE in Edwards County. Then at 10 o'clock, it will be Fairfield and Gallatin County. And then at 11:30, it will be West Frankfort and Hardin County. At 1:45, Harrisburg and Heron. 3:15, Carterville and Vienna. Then at 4:45, assuming Hamilton County wins this game, will be the Foxes against the winner of that NCOE Edwards County matchup. Then at 7 o'clock, Anna Jonesboro against Massac County. At 8:30, it will be Eldorado and Carmi White County. And then at 10 o'clock, that's where I lose track. Who plays tomorrow at 10 o'clock? We'll get there when we get there. But
one game at a time.
One game at a time. Lost my bracket, but run down some results from earlier today. What has happened? No upsets outside of Harrisburg defeating Hamilton County in overtime in the first game of the day. We had a couple of teams that gave teams a run for their money. Fairfield led AJ through 3 quarters, and the Wildcats in the game on a 20-3 run to win that one. NCOE made things close in the third quarter against Carterville, got within, I think it was about 11 there late in the third. Carterville ended up winning by 20 plus. I forgot to write down scores, as kind of been all over the place so far this afternoon. But Gallatin got within 6 of Massac County in the third quarter of that game, which was a fun game to watch. Crowd got into it, and then Eldorado pretty much led West Frankfort by 10-12 the entirety of the first 3 quarters. Eagles pulled away late in the fourth. Carmi was all over Hardin County at the 8:30 game earlier this evening. So the winner of this game will play at 4:45 tomorrow against the winner of NCOE and Edwards County, who play at 8:30 a.m. And we are in the final minute until they start the third quarter of play. We want to say, again, thank you to everyone tuning in at home, whether you're on the radio on 97.3 FM WRUL or online at WRUL.com, or if you're watching the game on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Again, over 8,000 views today of people watching the EHT on our YouTube channel. We greatly appreciate it, and a big thanks to all of our sponsors. Would not be possible without them. So Hamilton County leads this one 40-30 as we begin the second half of play, and assuming the Foxes keep this 30-plus point lead, we'll have running clock when we get to the fourth quarter, which will be helpful. What is it, 8:39 or 10:39? That's not too bad. Should be out of here by midnight, Travis, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hamilton County will go left to right here in the second half. Taylor Mills will go right to left in the third and fourth quarter. Starting 5 out there for both squads. Foxes being led by Wyatt Hampson with 15 points and 15 from Trenton Pike as well. Hanson into the front court, goes near side Pike, now near corner to Abe Neal. Back to Pike, the free throw line at Hampson, turns, goes on the far side, open 3 on the way for Hanson, won't go, and Ellis able to get the rebound, and then Hampson poked it away from underneath, but it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Wyatt Hampson. Well, Travis, if you're Hamilton County, not many things that you could be upset about from that first half. You led, what was it, 28-1 at one point there in that second quarter, but Doug Miller probably pretty happy with how his team's played after that loss earlier today.
Yeah, I mean, if you watched the halftime, they sent him. They were back out here at 7 minutes, so they spent 3 minutes in the locker room, just probably talking over a couple things. But I mean, there was mostly good things in that first half.
Drive by Taylor inside, he stumbles and gets called for a traveling violation. He's a little slow to get up. So Hamilton County will get the basketball back. 40-10, your score. 7:28 to play here in the third quarter. Into the front court comes Hanson. On the right top now on the near side to Neal. Back to Hanson. Far side to Pike. Hanson between the circles now near side back to Neal. Richard at the elbow. Tries to go down low to Hampson, but a pass is intercepted by Ellis. Here comes Carrier Mills the other way. Taylor left top. Hampson between the Ellis between the circles. Now it is Hadley who gets inside. Lost the dribble, but he got it back. Back to Ellis near corner. Now it's Taylor between the circles who will direct traffic. On the right side with it is Darren Ball who gets inside, throws it up, and we'll call the foul on the drive there by Darren Ball, and that will be against Wyatt Richards. That is his first foul, the first foul called in this second half. Get into Schaefer. Now on the right top to Taylor. Taylor bounce pass, Darnball on the far side. He's guarded out there by Neal. Now left top, back to Hadley, trying to get inside, picks up his dribble, cutting his Ellis. He gets inside, and his shot blocked by Hampson, and they call the foul. 6:35 to play in this third quarter, 40-10. Hamilton County with the lead. It'll be Jelon Ellis shooting 2 free throws. Ellis with 4 points. Leading scorer for Carrier Mills. Make that 5 points as he hits the first. Makes it 42-11. Ellis able to go 2 for 2. He's got 6. Makes it 40-12. 6.5 to play in this third quarter. Pike into the front court, goes in the far corner to Hanson. Hanson puts it on the floor to Hampson now on the post. Nice bounce pass to Richards, who turns and scores. Wyatt Richards with the bucket. Makes it a 30-point Hamilton County lead once again at 42-12. They go near side Taylor. Taylor bounce pass top of the key, taken away by Eli Hanson. Left-handed layup up and good for, or correction, that was Pike. Stand corrected. Pike with 17 points for the Foxes. Makes it 44-12. Taylor gets inside, and that's a traveling violation.
Yeah, he hit the electric slide right there.
That's, yeah. Cha-cha slide, either one. Whatever works for the occasion. Travis, how many people are in this gym right now, would you say, not counting the players and cheerleaders? What's your estimate?
Ooh, probably 35, 40.
I was thinking more towards maybe 80, but again, I'm not very smart. 44-12 your score. Getting inside as Hanson goes on the far side to Pike. That one poked away out of bounds. It will stay with Hamilton County with 5:29 to play in this third quarter. I mean, I guess if you wanted to count each individual player, you could, or each individual person, probably get you somewhere. But I'd say
you might be on the closer end, yeah.
Hampson missed his first shot, got his own rebound, and went back up and drew the foul. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. They call that foul against Van Dyke. That is his second foul, and the first foul against the Wildcats in the second half. 44-12 your score. Hampson's first free throw on the way. That one is no good. 44-12. 5:25 to play here in the third quarter. Second free throw for Hampson on the way. Got that one. He's got 16. 45-12. Into the front court comes Hadley. Puts it on the floor. Spin move down low. Now out to Ellis, who gets inside. His floater blocked by Hampson. Hamilton County comes the other way. Foxes into the front court. Hanson trying to go with the bounce pass to Richards. It was deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the green and white. 5:09 to play in the third quarter. 45-12 is your score. Looking to inbound is Neal. Gets in the far side of Richards. He puts it on the floor now on the left top. Into the hands of Hanson. He gets inside, got his shot blocked, no whistle. And the rebound gets out to Taylor for Carrier Mills. Wildcats into the front court, 45-12. Foxes with the lead. Taylor pulls up for 3 at the top of the key. It's short, rebound grab by Richards, and Foxes on the run. 3-on-2 as Richards got stripped away by Ellis. Another Hamilton County turnover, that being their 9th of the game. Darnball gets inside, his shot thrown up, no good, and Van Dyke the offensive rebound out to Hadley for 3. That's an air ball. Ellis will throw it off of Neal's leg, goes out of bounds. It will give the Wildcats another opportunity here on the offensive end. 45-12 your score, 4.5 to play here in quarter number 3. Carrier Mills will inbound from underneath their own basket. Darnball throws it in up to Ellis left top, now between the circles to Hadley. Hadley between the legs, now goes back to his right. Hands it off to York. York goes left side, bounce pass through the legs of Ellis and taken away by Eli Hanson. Gets it to Hampson, now back to Hanson. Into the front court. Far side, Pike goes baseline. His shot no good. Got his own rebound, but they're going to say he was out of bounds when he grabbed it. And so Carrier Mills gets it back. 4:10 to play here in the third. 4:05 to play. 45-12, Hamilton County with the advantage. Darnbaugh left top bounce pass to Ellis down low. Ellis goes up, his shot no good. And a foul going to be called on the shot attempt will send Ellis back to the free throw line. Travis, were you here during that Heron Carrier Mills game earlier today?
I was not.
Or were you watching it?
I was watching it on home, on the stream.
I really thought as Ellis' first free throw is going to roll in. I thought, as well as Carrier Mills shot the ball against Heron. And granted, it never really was a game. They were within 9 at one point late in the first, but I kind of expected more from the Wildcats in this game as Ellis goes 2 for 2. He's got 8.
Yeah, I mean, they shot extremely well in that first game. And, again, in this game, it was the turnovers that killed them in the first game, and, it repeated tonight.
I go to Hampson down the post. He is triple team, but it does not matter. He's able to create the shot, hit the shot, and drew the foul. A chance for an old-fashioned three-point play for Wyatt Hampson, who has 18 points on the night. Played a good game against Harrisburg earlier this morning, but fouled out at the end of regulation right before overtime. It was his 5th foul that sent Miles Crank to the free throw line that put Harrisburg up by 2 before the last second shot by Hamilton County. Second free throw and one free throw by Hampson is good. Give him 19. Makes it 48-14, 3:36 to play in this third quarter. Ellis between the circles, down the right elbow to Van Dyke. Throws it up there, and the rebound grab by Hampson. Foxes come the other way as Hampson gets over to Hanson, and he gets across the timeline. Goes near side Zellers, now near corner Richards. Richards puts on the floor, top of the circle, back to Zellers' far side. Now it's Hanson. Hanson, pass fake, drives in, top of the circle to Zellers. He gets inside, back to Richards. His shot up and good for Wyatt Richards. He's got 4. 50-14. Final 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Darnbaugh between the circles gets inside. Now on the right top to York. Between the circles now to Hadley. Corner 3 on the way from Darnbaugh is no good, and Richards grabs the rebound for Hamilton County. Into the front court comes Hanson. Now Zellers near side. Picks up his dribble. At the free throw line, it's Hampson. He'll step through. His shot short. Richards, the offensive rebound. Bounced off the back of Ellis and goes out of bounds. So Hamilton County will keep possession. 2:36 to play here in the third quarter. 50-14, Hamilton County with the lead. Hampson will inbound. Goes near side to Hanson. Puts on the floor, now picks it up, top of the circle, Richards. He'll get inside. Lost the dribble, got it back, banks it in. And the shot by Wyatt Richards. He's got 6. Makes it 52-14. 2:20 to play here in the third quarter. Taylor hands it off on the right side. Hadley between the circles. Hadley goes left top to York. Back to Darnbaugh. He gets inside, 2-step out to Hadley for 3 on the way. Got it. Robbie Hadley, who had a pretty good first game against Heron, hits that 3. He's got 4 points. Final 2 minutes here in the third quarter. It's 52-17. Hamilton County with the advantage. The Foxes hold on. They'll take on the winner of NCOE and Edwards County tomorrow afternoon. If Carrier Mills can't come back, they're done. In the front court goes Darnbaugh. Baseball pass across the way for a 3-point shot from Hadley is no good. Rebound by Richards. Into the front court comes Hanson. His shot off glass, no good. Rebound tipped up, grabbed by Hampson. He throws it back up, banks it in. Wyatt Hampson racking up the points. He's got 21. And the Hamilton County lead is 54-17. Darnbaugh gets inside, pass taken away by Richards. 2-on-2 at the other end. Richards lays it up and lays it in with the right hand. Richards has 8 points. Final minute here in the third quarter. 56-17, Hamilton County with the lead. York on the right top between the circles now, left side to Taylor. He's guarded by Richards, crossover. Taylor hands it off to Hadley on the right top. He'll let a three fly. It's no good. Richards the board for the Foxes of Hamilton County. Into the front court goes Wyatt Richards. That pass taken away by Hadley, and Robbie Hadley will lay it in at the other end. He's got 6. Makes it 56-19. Final 30 seconds. Here in quarter number 3, we'll have running clock for the entirety of the fourth quarter. Nice. As the Foxes might hold for one shot here between the circles, it's Hanson on the left top. Goes in the far corner to Zellers. Down to Hampson down low. His shot good off glass. 2 more for Hampson. 23 points for the senior. 58-19, final 4 seconds. Darnbaugh gets inside. Steps through. His shot no good. Rebound grab by Carson. And that will end the third quarter with the score being Hamilton County 58, Carrier Mills 19. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
Fouls, double dribbles, air balls. Unfortunately, all part of the game.
But with a great team behind you, you're right back in the game.
Sometimes life knocks you down, but State Farm agent Doug Raber and his team are there to make sure you get back up.
When something unfortunate happens, call me and get peace of mind you're working with a team committed to making sure your life goes right.
Call 618-445-2012. Find Doug Raber on Facebook and on the Square in Albion.
Stop in Silver Dollar Gaming every day December 26th through December 31st and enter to win $250, $500, $750, or $1,000 for guaranteed winners. Located in Carmi, Eldorado, Harrisburg, Heron, DuQuoin, Alany, Murfreesboro, Salem, and West City. Partnered with J&J Gaming and located only at Silver Dollar Gaming. Must be 21 years of age to enter.
Starting the fourth quarter here in the final game of day 1. The 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Cole Carter and Travis Black with you. J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. Haley Winkleman and Asher Penrod with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Into the front court comes Hadley for Carrier Mills. Running clock will be in effect for the rest of this ball game. As the pass on the right top intended for Taylor is knocked away. Hamilton County has gone with their JV squad here for the final 8 minutes. Taylor on the right top, guarded by Carson. On the right side, it's Hadley. Tries to get inside. Now Ellis left top into the hands of Darrenbaugh. Between the circles, it's Hadley. Lost it. Gets on the floor for it. Now over to Darrenbaugh between the circles. Darrenbaugh tries to go down low. Back to Hadley. That pass taken away by Kelly up ahead to Carson. His layup is blocked, but he was fouled by Schaefer. Going to be 2 free throws coming up here for Caleb Carson. Carson, the 6'2 sophomore, really is the 6th man for Hamilton County. Schaefer commits his first foul. 1 minute gone already here in the fourth quarter. First free throw for Carson. Lets it fly. Short. 6:45 to play here in the ball game. 58-19. Hamilton County will face the winner of NCOE and Edwards County tomorrow at 4:45. Second free throw for Carson. And they're going to call a lane violation, as it was Kelly and Ellis both who lost their ballots. And a 39-point game. Why not call a lane violation, Travis?
Why not? It's not going to affect the clock any.
58-19. 6:10 to play here in the fourth quarter. On the right top, it's short between the circles. 3-point shot for Taylor on the way off the back of the rim. No good. And the rebound is going to be grabbed, and now into the front court for Hamilton County is a missed shot, and the rebound going to be grabbed there by Ian Drenner. And Drenner's putback is up and good. Don't have number 12 in the roster either for Hamilton County, as Drenner gets the basket. And the shot by Els at the other end. He'll draw the foul, and he will shoot a pair of free throws. It'll be 44 Kelly who commits the foul for Hamilton County. Hamilton County leading Carrier Mills 60-19 as the first free throw for Ellis is off the mark. Ellis will gather himself for his second one. Got them both. Or corrected, 1 for 2 there is Ellis. 60-20. 40-point Hamilton County lead. 5 minutes to play in this one. Into the front court are the Foxes on the far side. Driving in, they go to Carson down low. That pass deflected out of bounds. It will stay Hamilton County ball. We'll pick things back up tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. as NCOE and Edwards County try to keep their tournament hopes alive. And they go on the right side, Drenner down low. That pass deflected and taken away by Jalon Ellis. And Ellis shows off his speed and
got up there.
Almost threw that one down. A little soft layup by Ellis. He's got 10. Down to a 38-point game, 60-22. Taylor with the steal for Carrier Mills on one end and goes to the basket at the other end, and that layup up and good. Quick 4-0 run here for Carrier Mills. 60-24. Foxes with the lead and 5 more Hamilton County players ready to come in. That pass dumped off for Carson is taken away by Hadley at the other end. Hadley on the right top to Ellis down low in the far corner. Taylor 3 on the way. Short, rebound going to be grabbed by Kelly for the Foxes. Hamilton County into the front court in the far side. Open 3-point shot on the way is no good. Offensive rebound grab by Kelly. We're going to call for a jump ball, and that will give us a dead ball to allow a couple of players to check into the ball game. See Jagger Mitchell in there, as well as number 20 Henry Wallace. Also 0 Nash Anselman is in there. And Cord Leakey, he's got it now. Anselman between the circles. So we approach the 3-minute mark here in this one. 60-24, Hamilton County with the lead. Leakey, top of the key, pulls up for 3. Got it. Cord Leakey from beyond the arc. And Leakey gets his first basket of the day. And a shot the other end by York is up and going. A nice pass there from Ellis. Lester York has 4 points off the bench. And Leakey has it on the right top. He'll go to the top of the circle. They go in the near corner now, getting inside. And that shot off the mark. Offensive rebound grabbed by Hamilton County as Henry Wallace missed the first attempt, got it back. Put that shot up and missed it the second time, but drew the foul. As Carson Van Dyke commits the foul for Carrier Mills. 63-26 is your score. And 2 free throws coming up here for Henry Wallace. First free throw up and no good. Hamilton County led in scoring tonight by Wyatt Hampson, 23 points for the 6'8 senior. That's 2 great games today for him. And the second free throw on the way is no good, and Ellis grabs the rebound, and he's going to push the floor here for Carrier Mills into the front court. Ellis, top of the circle. Taylor thought about a 3, gets inside. His shot no good, and the rebound grabbed by Leakey for the Foxes. Leakey into the front court on the left top. In the far corner, they get it. Back to Leakey. On the near side, Anselman with it. 90 seconds left to play here in day 1 of this year's EHT. Anselman between the circles and a quick timeout to get some more.
No, we got a shoe loose on the floor.
Oh, even better. Thought we had some subs ready to get in, but Cord Leakey's shoe is not on all the way, but he's good to go. They go in the near corner, down low, trying to get it into the hands of Wallace. That one deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Foxes. We are close to 1 minute and ticking here in the fourth quarter, 63-26. Leakey to inbound up top to Anselman. He puts on the floor, gets inside, floats one up, no good. Rebound grab by Ellis. And Carrier Mills on the run. Ellis into the front court. To the basket he goes. Count the basket and 1 for Jalon Ellis. Give him 12 points. Yeah, he got way up there. That's the second time we've seen him get close to the rim on an open layup. Jagger Mitchell commits the foul for Hamilton County. Final 40 seconds and counting on this one. So Carrier Mills, 2 and done once again here in the EHT as Ellis converts a three-point play. He's got 13, 63-29 your score. Foxes get it in the near corner now, cutting is Leakey on the far side to Wallace. He lost it going towards the basket. Out of bounds it goes. Now 15 seconds. Fox just going to inbound this one and let this clock tick out. They go to Leakey, but he wants to get inside. Now out to Mitchell, over to Wallace on the far side, Anselmet. Now 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and this one is over. Hamilton County gets the win, a nail-biter. 63-29, Hamilton County will improve or advance in the consolation bracket. They will play the winner of NCOE and Edwards County tomorrow at 4:45 in the consolation semifinals. A win there will put the Foxes in the consolation championship game. So again, Foxes a couple of wins away from a possible consolation championship, and that's what you want to see. So a good bounce back for them tonight with a big win over Carrier Mills. We'll go ahead and take one last break. We come back, we'll wrap things up here from day one of this year's EHT right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Have what you need to make this New Year's Eve celebration one for the ages? If not, visit Smokin' Joe's Fireworks Store and let's blast our way into 2023. Buy one, get one free orange stickered items. Scan Joe's more than 80 big screens to preview your fireworks selections and get the big 500-gram cakes, plus the fun stuff for kids like sparklers and Roman candles, even assortment packs. Find Smokin' Joe's Fireworks on Facebook and at SmokinJoesFireworks.com. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 6 and New Year's Eve. Call 270-389-0407. Get your boom boom for less.
Have you ever thought about the importance of a personal relationship with your bank? In today's world of kiosk and efficiencies, not every bank will take the time to get to know you and understand your financial goals. But at Banterra, we do just that. We have a strong local team with vast experience who live in and know our communities well. Stop by a Banterra bank location near you and get to know a bank who truly understands personal service. Banterra Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Final score, Hamilton County defeats Carrier Mills 63-29. And so Carrier Mills is 2 and done in this year's EHT. Hamilton County will advance in the consolation semifinals. They'll take on the winner of the 8:30 game between NCOE and Edwards County. So we'll look ahead at our schedule for tomorrow. I just mentioned NCOE and Edwards County at 8:30. Then at 10 o'clock, it's Fairfield and Gallatin County. At 11:30, West Frankfort plays Hardin County. At 1:45, Harrisburg against Heron. 3:15, Carterville against Vienna. At 4:45, Hamco against the winner of that NCOE Edwards County game. At 7 o'clock, AJ versus Massac County. At 8:30, it will be Eldorado against Carmi. And then got to pull off the bracket to see who would play there in that 10 o'clock game tomorrow night. And my bracket is right here. So the 10 o'clock game tomorrow night, game 18. So that's going to be the loser of that. Let's see, the winner of that Fairfield-Gallatin County game and the winner of the West Frankfort-Hardin County game will play tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So first day out of the way. Pretty good day. I thought there was a pretty good basketball today, Travis. I mentioned that I thought there was going to be a lot more blowouts, but really all 3 games in the 9th session were the blowouts. But some good games earlier today, and I think it's only going to get better in terms of competition as we go over the next couple of days.
Yeah, I mean, early on in the day, today we thought would just be mainly blowouts. The kind of teams are uneven in terms of talent, but there was a lot of games that were very shocking, surprising, and I mean, the scores suggest otherwise, that they weren't that close. But some of the earlier games, there was times where it looked like it could go either way, like a AJ Fairfield and different games.
So again, we'll pick things back up tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. and big thank you to J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio, along with Scott Maring, who helped us out on that end, Asher Penrod and Haley Winkleman, who have been here all day to get us on the air on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Thanks to Bryce Thompson, Joey Lane, Roger Hobbs for calling some games earlier today. We'll hear from them tomorrow afternoon as well. So for Travis Black, I'm Cole Carter. Have a great